Welcome to This Is the Tuesday. This is the Tuesday. That's right, June 9th. I'm Drew Crisp.
I'm Bo Chansey.
This is it.
I know, it's Tuesday.
This is the day.
This is a cool day.
Yeah.
Did you know that it is Drama-Free Tuesday?
What are you talking about right now, Bo?
It's Drama-Free Tuesday.
It's Drama-Free Tuesday?
Yes, so you're gonna need to dial it back.
Oh, man, okay. This is a good point up top. You need a more pensive Drew. You need a dialed down Drew today.
I do?
Is that what I'm hearing? Like, I need to kind of like bring it down.
No, I want you to be you.
Okay.
Yeah, you be.
So you're saying access the parts of you that aren't drama, really? To that point, Kaylee's like, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Kaylee's like, oh yes.
Is that possible? Where is that? Is that possible?
That's a thing? Like, we could just do that? No, I meant it in the sense of, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, take a moment, take a deep breath.
That's it.
Reflect on the sovereignty of God.
Okay.
Think about something good.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Encourage somebody.
Access that good thing.
There's good stuff in there. So yeah, I don't want to dial you back.
No, it's fine.
You're a ray of sunshine.
And listen, as I heard, when you're a sunshine to others, it's hard to keep the light from yourself.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, James something Berry?
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like
it's a really odd middle name. But.
A, I butchered his quote. B, I barely know his name. I probably shouldn't have mentioned
James
it at all.
Berry just went, that is not what I said.
Not what I said.
It was much more poetic.
Not what I said. But James, welcome to the age where it doesn't really matter. People can take you out of context.
I have a sunshine song.
Yeah.
It goes like this. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on, won't you shine down on, you gotta shine down on me.
Because everything depends on it.
Sun?
Sun, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't doing its thing, man, we would all be gone.
I know.
Black hole sun, won't you come? Okay.
That went dark really fast.
So sorry.
I like that song better though.
Yeah, but like, have you heard, like 9 billion years, it's gone. It's gonna burn out, they say.
No, look out. That's something to think about today.
I hope I'm not here. That's something to think about. No, it's good. But listen, that's just what the scientists say.
Well, they're okay. Yeah.
Opinions. Anyway, sorry.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Good morning to all of you.
I love your song, by the way. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sorry. Good morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, don't ever tone it down for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you at 11.
I'm gonna do $1 to 11.
Turn that up to 11, man.
Oh yeah. No, listen. I give my best to you, Bo. I give my best to you. I give you what I can. Oh man, what's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What did I do last night?
Did I ask that?
You didn't ask that.
Did you want me to?
No, you don't have to. What'd you do?
I don't. You go first.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you.
So a friend of mine mentions, hey, because we're talking documentaries.
Oh, I thought we were talking dachshunds.
No, we're talking dachshunds.
I love talking about dachshunds. Wiener dogs are just, there's little legs and a long body.
No, MDs. We were
very
talking.
Serious dog, too. I don't
Talking
know
about
if
our
you knew
doctors.
that.
Are they really?
They're so serious. I mean, just like.
They're like, why did you make me so silly? I have things to say.
Don't mock.
Sorry, don't mock the dog.
Don't mock the dog. Like, I have to go home to that. She's gonna be like, really?
What? You didn't defend my honor. My honor. Okay.
It's not how she talks.
Okay, so sorry. I did it in a drama way as to not offend.
It's Lady Longfellow.
Lady Longfellow.
This is very proper.
Mm-hmm. Bo, thank you.
The majestic beast.
No,
I'm sorry, I wanted to talk dogs.
No, doctors.
Oh, doctors.
No, documentaries.
Oh, documentaries.
Do you know people that say documentary?
No.
You ever heard that before?
Why would somebody do that?
I don't know, or elementary?
No. Why would
These are
somebody
the
do that?
aluminiums people. Anyway, okay.
Like aluminum?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
So sorry.
Yeah.
I need more coffee, I think is what it is, Bo. Okay. So we were talking documentaries, and they mentioned one, 13. 13th?
Oh, yeah, no.
13th. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, no, oh boy, I know.
Yeah. And so hadn't seen it, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch this because I didn't make it much past the Second Amendment because I was like, if we're talking about people surgically removing bear arms and putting it on their arms, you know, I don't. It's interesting, like.
Yeah, I mean, then you get into like cloning and there's all kinds of.
So I was thinking that.
Medical ethics. Like, what do you do with these poor bears that don't have arms now?
Yeah, are we giving them then the people arms, or you know, I don't. I just didn't. True. I led that to higher people with higher, you know, intelligences and larger pay grades. Anyway, but apparently the 13 one, it's super important. You're aware. Okay. Have you seen this?
I'm sorry.
You're picturing it. You're picturing it. Right? I used to have a shirt with a bear.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. So have you seen this?
I'm just trying to decide if the Bears would be like happy about this swap. Like we're gonna need some volunteers.
The first time he goes to get somebody, and he's just got these terribly small nails, and then these. What is this? I can't do anything with this.
No, I think it's like it'd be so much easier to get into that picnic basket.
He's just like.
You see him opposable thumbs.
He's in Greenwich Village. He's at brunch. He's just, the other day I was, I was picking ticks off my own body, and anyway. Okay.
At a cafe.
At a cafe.
Eating a bear claw.
If you're not, if you're not picturing, please, a gift to you today, a ray of sunshine, a bear with human arms
in a cafe.
At a cafe because there's outdoor seating, eating a bear claw. I don't know. I have nothing left for you.
It's a wrap. Hey, we'll catch you on Wednesday.
Well, that's as high as it's gonna get. Anything else for you? Do you have another bear claw? By chance in the back, I'll take a 3-8 more. All right.
I'll take 10.
I'll take 10. Look at these. Look at these.
Oh, that's magical.
I love the Second Amendment. Okay. I watched the documentary. It was fantastic, and it was illuminating, and I learned a lot, and that's all I really have for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, I saw the preview for that documentary, and there are a number of books I read regarding this very thing.
Yep.
Criminal justice reform, the way, from the 13th Amendment abolished slavery, right?
Yep.
And so the impact of that, and so I think I didn't watch the documentary yet, but doesn't it it makes the case for then incarceration in the prison system, and so much of the penal code is there to create a new form of slavery. Because slavery was abolished, but except for those who are in prison.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am so glad you are the way you are. You were so eloquent, and you explained it way better. I was so nervous to explain, because I don't do a great job of summing up something, a content. You did such a great job. That was exactly what it was about.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but
okay.
No, these are things that I've been studying a lot over the last 25 years.
Yeah.
My paper, so I have a history degree. My paper to graduate from college was written on the social, economic, and racial discrepancies in the Vietnam draft as compared to the World War II draft.
Yeah.
And so, social economic historian. It's a weird label. I didn't mean it to be social economic historian, but that was, I wasn't into military history. I was into that. But there were so many things written into laws, and then the enforcement of those laws that do perpetuate systemic racism and institutionalized racism, and then you privatize the prison system, and the war on drugs. I mean, boom, search and seizure. I mean, it's pretty intense. Great book called, I think it's called The Silent Scream, that talks about really even the war on drugs, and then how that has been taken. And anyway, good stuff. Yeah.
Oof.
I haven't watched the documentary yet, but was it good?
It was great.
Was it enlightening?
Enlightening.
Good.
Enlightening.
Sweet.
And laws, they govern the people. They really do. We enact these laws, and they truly determine the way we go.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. Right.
You got a lower shelf for me, you know.
No. I think what you're saying is legislation is important. That's why local government, or all government, is super important. But legislation does impact behavior. Yeah. In many ways.
Politics, polis, the body.
Yeah.
How we move. Yeah.
Good. Those are good things to think about. For sure.
I saw something else, Bo. This was actually on my way in today. This wasn't last night. This was this morning. I wanted to bring it to you. It was your car, I believe, in the parking lot. There was something on top of your car.
Okay.
Okay. Took a picture from my phone because we can do that. You put a cone.
Yeah.
On top of your car.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a baby rhino.
Because I was like, Bo just unicorned his car, but that's a rhino.
That's not a unicorn.
Okay, so sorry.
If my Escape was rainbow, then yeah, we call it a unicorn. But that right there is a baby rhino.
Baby
That's
rhino.
a white baby rhino.
Okay.
Action going on right there.
I saw that in the wild. I wanted to bring it in. That was fantastic.
You don't see a lot of that.
You don't see a lot of that.
Yeah.
So the cone was in your space.
Well, I mean, okay. Listen, I try to create as much consistency in my life as possible.
Right.
Because it's a crazy, chaotic world, and there's so much change coming at us all the time.
Yep.
So I have patterns that I live by. I'll admit to it.
Yeah.
So I don't have a parking space.
Right.
I mean, there is a spot that I park in every day, but it's fine if somebody else wants to park there. That's okay. It's it's not my spot. There's no sign there. I don't want that.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's not my space. So then I have Plan B, and then there's Plan C. So and then I have a space that I don't even know about yet that I can park in if all those are taken. But yeah, today somebody decided to put a cone in the place where I normally park. One cone in the entire parking lot.
One cone,
they
right?
Put it in there. So
somebody recognized your pattern and put a cone there.
Yeah, I thought you know what? Let's mess with Bo this morning. Let's do that. That'll be fun. So we got a white rhino.
We got a white rhino out of the deal. They didn't know you were going to make magic happen.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course. Bo, what'd you do last night?
Okay. So man, we had some excitement at the Chansey household last evening. The sumstress after dinner was like, I'm gonna go take a bath. And I was like, great, enjoy, nice warm bath. And she goes up there and she's filling up the tub, and I hear her yell my name, and I'm like, what's going on? She's like, well, the bathtub, the drain's not working. And I had just settled in and was starting to read a new book, and I was like, okay, I'm coming. So I grab a screwdriver and I go up there, and I tried to put the little flicky thing. I don't know. I'm not a plumber, but that little flicky thing that you flip up. It was flipped up, but the tub water was draining. So I took the whole thing apart and figured out the mechanism and lengthened it a little bit. And I'm not good at this stuff.
Not a plumologist.
No, not at all. And not a handyman. It's like I have bear paws. It's like, And so I put it back together and it worked. And I was like, look at that.
Look at that.
I go in the bedroom.
What's next?
I'm going, you, my lady, let me take a bath.
Yeah.
Tub is fixed.
Went ahead and cleaned it for you. So.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, nope. Had to bring that up, didn't you?
No, so sorry. I didn't know.
Anyway, so I was feeling good. I may have strutted down the stairs.
Okay.
A little strut in the step. I'm like, you?
Yeah.
I mean, this is good.
Yeah.
And I sit down to read my book, and I hear, there's no hot water.
Oh, no.
I'm like, wait, what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
I fixed there was hot water. I just washed the dishes a little while ago. What do you mean there's no hot water? And I don't know if you've ever had this happen. Like, there's no hot water. Like, it's gone. And we have a tankless water heater. And so I get up, and first thing you do is you check, do you have propane? Because it could have been like, oops, nope, plain propane, no air coat on the water heater. And so there's like one little thing that a trick I had watched a YouTube video before where you can take out this little piece and like clean it out and put it back in, and then it starts working in. That didn't work. So now I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm like 2 hours into this, kind of figuring it out. And I watched one more YouTube video, and it gave me like this way to flush the system, blah, blah, blah. So I do all that. And a lot is just praying, and we had hot water.
Come on now.
We had hot water.
I thought you were going with then I boiled a lot of hot water and filled a tub.
I know, like, so yeah,
you made it
my
happen.
whole night
Yeah.
it was spent doing that.
Not reading that book.
Not reading that book.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 chapters, but we did. So we got hot water back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you, man.
I was ready to come on the show today and be like, there's no hot water, and
It's a drain. On my day.
If I just knew a plumber out there,
Just listen.
like somebody who had some time to maybe swing by the
Survival
house.
of the fittest. All right, listen, I got to make some things happen here.
I'm glad you asked what I did last night.
Please. So my
I mean,
car,
you know I'm not wearing deodorant. Now I can't shower, and it's a mess.
we just start using this platform as well. Yeah, my car's making this like, I can take it. I wish I knew a mechanic.
Yeah. Just describing the problem. Yeah, you can email us. This is the day.
Email the solution and the parts that I need. All right.
So yeah, that's what I did last night. Hey, you ready for the
I'm ready. So ready for
verse
it.
of the day?
Yep.
YouVersion Bible app gives us a verse of the day every single day. And our verse today is found in Colossians chapter 3, verse 23 and 24. So it's a double.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a double verse.
Verses of the day.
Verse is of the day. All right. YouVersion's like, hey, you know what? Today,
Double it up.
we're going to double it up.
Yep.
So it says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. All right, Drew, so here, the first part of this I memorized a long time ago. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as if working for the Lord and not for human masters. And that's when I first started working in a church. I was the janitor. I think I've mentioned this before, but I was the janitor at this church in Texas right out of college. And I wasn't very good at it, but this was one of the scriptures that I memorized during that time. And I used to I'm like cleaning windows or the bathrooms, and just be quoting this over and over. But yeah, he used that. God really used that time in my life to think, all right, whatever I'm going to do today, I want to do it for the Lord.
Yeah.
I want to do it for Him. And what's that look like? That's a lot different than if I'm doing it for me or for people or even my family.
Yeah.
But do it for Him. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's a different motivation.
I think so.
Yeah. No, because that's it too. Somebody was like, hey, are you motivated intrinsically or extrinsically? Are you motivated internally or out? And it's hard to answer. It's kind of like the only thing that really works is God. I mean, I'm not trying to be like cheeky about it, but what truly is like the bedrock of all reality, God, that's really what motivates me is like.
Okay, so I think in
Push
this
back.
verse, what you're good. No, I'm with you. I think is an intrinsic motivation.
Yeah.
So that means from the inside.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is talks about since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward, it is Christ you are serving. So our reward is this inheritance that we receive. So that's kind of like if you think of it as what did you say?
Extrinsic or intrinsic?
Yeah, extrinsic. Like the carrot is kind of dangling out before you. So some people, I mean, I've seen heaven kind of used that way.
Yeah.
Be a good little boy or girl so that one day you can get to heaven. If you're good enough, God will let you in. And there's this carrot kind of out there and saying.
They use hell just the same way.
Yeah, as the punishment. But what the scripture here is saying is, since you know that you'll receive an inheritance. So an inheritance is not anything you earn or deserve. It's because of who you are. So it's an intrinsic motivation in that He has transformed the core identity and turned me or anyone who's in His family into a child of God, an adopted son or daughter. And so this is an identity thing. Okay, this is who I am. And as I accept that identity is then expressed out of me. So I'm going to work for the Lord because I'm His.
It's when you brought that question of what must I do to be saved? When He asked that question to Jesus, you're like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so good right there.
But
inheritance.
Yeah. What must I do to inherit?
That's what the question. That's
eternal life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a child.
Be a child.
Unless you're like one of these little children.
Yes.
Yeah. Be a child. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Accept your identity. So as we accept our identity today, then we can live that out in a way that's underneath the sovereignty of God, and enjoy that. It's fun. Hard work's fun.
Yep.
I like to work hard.
Yep. There it is.
Do you?
Yeah. You know, I know. Listen, here's
that went way up.
Here's where it comes from. Okay. Shout out to Trusty Hammer, my father-in-law's handyman business. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anytime it's like hard work, I think about old Mike Seymour. I used to work alongside him, you know, and that guy's like, boy, you don't even know hard work. That's kind of the tone we have. So I go, yeah. He's like, he's getting there, you know.
Oh, keep it up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And then, you know, Drew, in my closet, I got this calendar.
That's right.
And it's hard work to go in there and tear off a page a day. Bring it one page a day to the light of the world and share it here on this show. So today, Tuesday, June 9th, we have a little life hack for today. It's like a Tuesday tip.
It's like a tip.
I know we're getting to that in a little bit, but
absolutely.
it's a life hack. It says when storing shoes in your closet, see what they're doing there? Now they know it's in my closet. Yeah, they're like targeting the whole thing.
They've somehow changed it.
Yeah,
It's morphed.
you're gonna put me in a closet? Okay, we're gonna talk about the closet. Yeah. When storing shoes in your closet, keep the soles of dirty pairs away from your clean clothes by wrapping them in shower caps.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'll tell you this morning, I took all the shower caps that we had in our house and I wrapped them around my shoes.
Which again, you don't have hot water, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Well, we have exactly 0 shower caps.
Okay, right.
Do people, is this a thing?
No, I think
Is it a common thing?
I immediately went to like the grocery bags. I was like, okay, I'll just substitute with the grocery bags.
It doesn't say that though. It
I
says
know.
shower caps because
Yeah.
I think they have like elastic.
Maybe. Okay. And it's, yeah, I don't know if shower caps, or they're not as prevalent as they once were, the shower caps.
I don't know. I mean, this is
Yeah.
a 2020 calendar.
True.
Get with the times.
True. I do want to see, that's a helpful tip. I do want to see that now the calendar is all going to be closet specific.
That would be hilarious.
Wouldn't that be amazing? It knows.
It knows.
When hanging up your shirts, try color coding. How do you know all this? Okay.
That would be a little creepy.
Be a little creepy. This closet calendar is taking a life of its own.
Yep. Okay, so that was weird. I don't know what to do with that, but I guess if I travel and I'm in a hotel and there's that shower cap, I might be tempted to, I'm going to take that home.
Yeah.
You know, you take the soaps and the shampoos and the lotions.
Everything I can.
Except the shower cap.
Right.
I'm always
Hangers
like,
if I can.
Yep. Those stay.
Yep.
That's
Microwave.
Why they're the little tiny. You probably went in and put a little baby bar in your closet. Okay. So in my kitchen, we have this other calendar. It gives us a national day to celebrate every day. And Drew, this is interesting. Today is National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day. Very specific kind of pie.
There's a whole lot going on here.
Not National Pie Day.
Nope.
Not National Strawberry Pie Day.
No.
Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day.
Rhubarb Pie Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't if there was a lineup of is the fruit
Rhubarb?
rhubarb.
I don't
think
know
I
what
could
it's
pick it
called,
up.
but-
They'd say, all right, point to the rhubarb. I don't know if I would be able to.
Well, I think it kind of looks like purple celery
Purple celery.
a little bit.
Okay.
But like, how did it make its way into a pie?
Right.
You know, I mean, like strawberry, I get.
The only way it got in there is because of strawberry. It's strawberry's like best friend, and it's like, hey, can my buddy rhubarb come?
Well, you know, I'm like the.
Yeah.
I'm the male version of strawberry shortcake.
Strawboey shortcake.
Strawberry.
Okay.
So,
Well, I guess that makes me Drewbarb.
oh, you are.
I'm Drewbarb.
So we together
Yes.
are a strawberry Drewbarb pie.
I am so excited to be here, and I know I'm only here because of him. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have to draw attention to that.
Oh,
you
okay.
know?
So sorry.
Drewbarb here, you bring something special to the pie. Little.
Name one other thing I'm in. Nobody uses me.
Yeah, well, you bring some crunch to the pie. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a surprise. You know.
What do I taste like?
Well, people are like, this is sweet. It's strawberry, and okay.
I think something got in my pie. That's what I am. I'm the bit that they're like, what just got in my pie? I don't.
Why? Okay.
No. Right? So this is what rhubarb looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. It looks like celery, but it's got a bit of a tint to it.
Yeah, it is. It's such a weird strawberry
Okay.
rhubarb pie day.
Yeah. I honestly, you asked me to go get rhubarb at the store.
At the store.
I could not find it.
No rhubarb.
No, this is the way you described it. This is what I came back with.
Okay.
I was like, I don't think he means this, but this is the only.
Did you go to a grocery store or a pool supply store?
Market Basket.
What?
I know. So I'm so glad that I have an understanding now. This is not rhubarb.
That is
No.
decidedly not rhubarb.
Yep. Okay.
Well, they probably sold out because, people knew today's a big day.
Today's a big day.
Rhubarb's got a big day today, and there was a run on rhubarb yesterday, like in preparation of today.
It really was, because
Yeah.
it was there like a day ago.
Yeah, rhubarb was sitting there, with getting a little shower, getting all ready to go. Tomorrow's our big day once a year.
He's got his axe.
Yeah. They're spraying that thing, and they opened up that store, and rhubarb was like, "Woo!
I'm going with this lady." Yep. All right.
All right, you're still here. All right, so we got Motivation Monday.
That's right.
And we've already got a Tuesday tip from the closet.
Shower cap shoes.
Right out of there.
Yep.
You got some other Tuesday tips for us?
I do.
Okay.
Outside of putting a road cone on your car
Yeah, to make
it a rhino.
baby white rhino.
Baby white rhino.
Yeah.
Okay. Or, honestly, I don't think the rainbow, I think you could make it a unicorn as well.
Well, sure.
Put it on top.
Oh, yeah.
Unicorn. Anyway, that's a tip, if that's something you're into. But we've got some other ones, okay?
What do you got?
I know you like tennis. We've got
do.
one here with the tennis ball.
I've got lots of tennis balls.
So you slice a hole in it, put eyes on it, mount it to your wall. It's holding keys, it's holding your pin, it's holding 3 pieces of mail. I don't think you're getting much more in there than that. It's holding your towel. They have hooks too. They sell hooks, but
Are the eyes required? Like,
the eyes are required.
They are required.
Yep.
You can't just do it.
No.
You can't just have a practical thing. Like I could see this maybe in the garage, like even
Like a fun kind of
I don't know, like it's resourceful. I don't know. The eyes, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You're getting crafty.
You've seen them on like the bottom of chairs and things, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, next one is or you use the toilet paper and you're like, man, I just can't throw this piece of cardboard away.
No, that'd be wasteful.
And I can't really hear. I'm trying to listen to John Cougar Mellencamp, but I can't hear it.
Yeah.
You go ahead and put your phone right in the middle there.
Yeah. I want to hear that ditty about Jack and Diane.
Yeah, little ditty. You also need to put some tacks at the bottom to make it stand up.
Oh yeah, well you make
That's
it
a big
special.
part of it.
Yeah, if you
Yep.
just set it down there, you don't get the reverb.
Yep. Doesn't work for Androids.
Okay.
Next one. I actually have this very Lego. It's Emmett, right? From the Lego movie, and it's a way to hold your chargers. The little hands fit the cords right, and then if you get the right face, it looks like, I don't want to hold this. I don't want to hold these.
These are hot.
They're getting hotter as you're using the device.
I'm being electrocuted.
Ah! I want to do just like the smallest. Ah! All right.
Or you could put your phone behind him with a toilet paper dispenser and just have that on repeat.
Ah! Yeah. So yeah,
That's all of them?
the right to Lego arms. Yeah. I believe so, right, Eric? Is that what that's all we had? That's what we got. That's what we got.
Oh,
That's my tips
okay.
for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Those are my 2
Hey,
tips.
Drew.
Yep.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart.
Oh, there it
as
is.
if working for the Lord,
There
not
it
for,
is.
not for human
Oh,
masters. Yeah.
listen. I don't know what people need. I've claimed this before. Who am I to give tips? Who am I to go? When asked, I said hydrogen peroxide. That's all I have.
It's useful.
It's useful.
You should get some.
People use it for a lot of things. And you look on the internet, it's like, everyone knows this. Yes.
Yeah, it's common knowledge.
That's
I think.
why you buy it. Why am I going to just share that? All right.
Hey, man.
Yep.
Is that what I think it is?
That is a union
Leader. It's like
Union leader.
gold.
Yep.
That's $1.50 right there.
$1.50 right here.
$1.50. Man, the news is going up. You can't get that news for free.
You can't get it on the internet everywhere
Ever.
for free. No, you got to buy
You got it.
a piece of paper.
Yep.
Tuesday, June 9th edition, Union Leader. Not the ladder, but the Union Leader. And still some, graduations happening.
Lots of creative ways of
Lots
doing
of creative
that.
ways doing
Some
graduations.
balloons all over the place.
Interesting prayer
I like the prayer.
I like the prayer sometimes. Dear Lord, help us to turn all our problems over to you, capital U, to solve. Thank you. Amen.
That's pretty simple.
It's simple.
Small.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yep. I was perusing, and
What if God doesn't solve the problem, though? What if it's just like, no, it's okay.
yeah.
You can just live in that.
That's interesting. He's in the garden, and he's like, if it's your will. I like the if. I like,
Yeah. Why?
leaving room to go like, again, I don't know how to solve this problem. You.
I'm going to trust you with the problem.
I'm going to trust you with the problem.
Yeah, because I've encountered that personally, where I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna give God my problem and He's gonna fix it. But I don't know if that's. Because the prayer's fine.
You're fine.
I'm not like questioning that. But I think that sometimes we do that. Like we go, okay, I'm gonna give God my problem and then He's gonna fix it.
Yeah.
And sometimes the problem remains. It's gonna be maybe even a lifelong challenge or issue or struggle. But He's in it and He's present. So.
Because the statement from Jesus is, cast all your anxieties on me. And so it's really not necessarily about the problem.
Not about fixing
Not
the
fixing
problem.
about the problem. It's really the anxiety that maybe the problem has caused.
Yeah, well, I think relationally that's super important too, because like the Sumstress and I in our marriage, we've done counseling many times in our marriage, and sometimes we really need to work on communication or a checkup here and there. But early, one of the things we learned was, this kind of tendency for me to be a fixer when she's trying to express something to me. And you ever see the movie White Men Can't Jump?
Yep.
And so Woody Harrelson's character, he's talking to his girlfriend, and she says she's thirsty, and he's like, going to get her a glass of water. She's like, I don't want you to give me a glass of water. I just want you to understand that I'm thirsty. So if we do that with God, I think sometimes relationally we're really shortchanging ourselves with Him. Of going, you're like a genie, and if I rub you just the right way, say these words, you give me what I want or fix my problem. Or really, He's like, no, I'm with you in that. We're gonna walk through this together. You're not gonna be alone. I'll carry your burdens.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You've convinced me.
Okay. Oh, removing that from the Union Leader?
Yeah, I don't know. Out of all that, I don't think I'm with you.
He's now the editor.
Sorry, Mark. Sorry. Yeah, that's your role. I don't, listen, dog
in sunglasses.
Always makes me happy.
Yeah, no, you want to sell papers, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
Put a dog in sunglasses on that bad boy. I'm buying that. That's $1.50 picture.
That's $1.50. I'm putting that in my journal. That's going in the bullet journal. Yes, that's good. Oh, listen. Big problem today with another article. Family Circus.
Oh, it's not an article, no. Sorry.
You had it. You thought I was going somewhere.
I was like, what are you doing over there?
Dad, I've had this very experience. I'm with him in this. Kids' voices were never so penetrating when I was little. True fact about Drew Crisp. Okay, you ready for it?
I am.
This is TMI right here.
Okay.
Drew Crisp has earbuds, like those little, what do you call them? That go in your ear,
Earplugs?
Earplugs. Plugs in the car. Because the sound of children is so, piercing. It's a piercing. I can still hear them, but I need to cut the edge a little bit. You had this experience with little children?
I'm still stuck on the fact that you just referred to yourself in the third person.
I'm so sorry. I was about to divulge some personal information. So I thought, let me remove myself. Let me remove myself.
Now I'm going to talk about the Drew Crisp.
So the thing is, never put it in this ear. Always put it in this ear that's getting the noise. It's piercing, though. I think it's at an octave, children's voices. Penetrating is a good word. This might be the first time I've ever agreed with the Family Circus, okay?
Okay.
I'm with the dad. Kids' voices are so penetrating, and it was never like that when I was a kid.
Okay.
Wait, okay. Do you have this experience with children?
Would you like me to take a contrary position?
No, I mean, I'm just do you find that to be true? That children's voices are shrill, shrieking, and penetrating? Penetrating.
Let's redeem this.
Please.
Okay.
Yep.
Voices of children
Yeah.
can cut through all the noise in the world
Amen. Okay.
into the ear of a loving father. And so if you are a child of God and you call out to a loving father, he always hears you. There you go.
There it is.
You having a moment over there?
I'm having a moment. I also overlooked the fact that the joke is he didn't understand when he was a kid because he was a kid. That's why the voices weren't.
It was his voice.
It was his voice.
Yeah.
And again, it's like, there's a lesson right there.
Well, it's kind of like you think you think you can sing well.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
But not so much.
There was an old sketch where it was like, here's what Aretha Franklin sounds like. Respect what you want. Here's what you sound like. Respect what you want. You know, they like kept going back and forth. It was so funny. And it's just funny if you're like, here's Adele, you know, here's you. And if you cut back and forth, it's actually quite silly. But hey, I don't care. Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry.
Okay.
No, that was helpful. Thank you for that. That's good. Our voices can penetrate
So,
the heart of our Father.
yeah,
That's good.
thank you for sharing the union leader with us today. Another thing that's good to share.
Yeah.
You share the show. I don't know if people knew this.
Can they still do that?
They can. Like right now, you can share the show. It's not too late.
What?
I know. They thought today was like, oh,
Oh,
we're not sharing the show today. Taking a day off.
well, we decided that we'd wait till halfway through the show
Talk
to
about
think
sharing.
if it was worthy enough to share.
Yeah.
And I think,
I don't know if the first half was, but the second half is going to be. Like, you're going to want to share the show.
That's right.
And here's the great thing about that, to incentivize you. A little extrinsic motivation.
a little extra, a little carrot,
We have one
carrot.
of these bad boys that we're just itching to give away.
little rhubarb.
This is the day. No.
right
no,
up.
No. We have one of these bad boys right here that we're looking to give away today.
Okay.
On This Is the Day. So
Okay.
yesterday, we had some people share the show.
Okay.
And so we have a mug to give away. Our producer, Eric Vines. Who do we have? Who's winning the mug?
Yep.
Well, we have Linda Rindeau, who wins today. Congratulations, Linda.
Linda?
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations, Linda. Way to share the show. This mug's for you, not
No, I
this.
think it's actually.
No, not this one.
I don't know if people know that. Like,
My DNA's on here, and I don't want to be cloned.
my DNA is on
But
this
yeah, way
mug.
to share the show, Linda. So here's how it works. Once a day, we give away a mug until supplies run out. It's the only way you can get one of these mugs.
That's it.
Yeah, share the show. Clicking to share, you might get a mug.
Yep.
So,
Slip me a 20.
yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Clicking to share.
Clicking to share.
You might
That's
get
the
a
only
mug.
way.
That's it.
Okay.
No other way. Remember, we're principled on this show.
Absolutely.
So share the show, and whether you're watching live or on demand later in the day, share the show.
Yeah.
And later tonight, we'll select tomorrow's winner.
Even if it's not live, if it's post, they can still share.
Share the show.
And it counts.
Because you can watch this any time of day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. You can even rewatch it. Like, did they really talk about putting human arms on bears?
I don't know how I felt about it then. I really know now I don't like it. I know I don't like it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Share the show. I'm thankful that you brought that back up.
well, yeah.
We missed that up top.
That's important. We don't want to miss that. Yeah.
Yep.
Share the show.
Yep.
How about that weather?
A little rainy.
Is it?
Was it?
I
No.
don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, does anybody care anymore?
Yeah. I walked outside and I thought I felt some wet, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I think there always is.
Could have been
I don't know.
sprinklers.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Okay.
It could have, been like getting the rhubarb ready.
Getting the rhubarb.
We're gonna give you a little shower of rhubarb. It's your big day.
Thank you. Are we out of hot water? Okay. It's really cold, but okay.
Yeah. So when this doesn't bother me because we've had a lot of sunshine lately. Yeah. A lot of golden sun shining down on us. Mostly cloudy today.
Sun. Mostly cloudy today.
Mostly cloudy. That's okay though. I like the clouds.
I'm only happy when it rains.
Mostly cloudy. It's not gonna. I don't think it's not supposed to rain. Like 78.
Okay.
Mostly cloudy.
But just cloudy and that's fine.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Could maybe lay on my back and look at some clouds. Ever do that?
Absolutely. To try to see if you can see some shapes and different things in the clouds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe your ancestors.
What?
I don't know. Or an animal. Sorry.
That one looks like a bear with human arms.
Look at that. Are you seeing this?
Eating a bear claw.
Eating a bear claw. I have nothing for you if you don't find that funny.
Okay. No.
All right. Bo.
Yeah.
I've got a rantable topic for you. You want to rant?
Well, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I've got.
I have some rantable energy that's been stored up. I don't know. It's
Okay.
maybe I'm out of practice. I don't know what to expect.
I'm going to deliver this one
Okay.
in a voice. Okay.
Oh.
Star Wars. Star Wars is the rant topic.
Seriously?
Sorry. Yes.
Okay, Drew.
You do it every day, almost every day. Yeah, go ahead.
Drew, okay. Star Wars. Okay, look, people, we get it. It was a great movie. It was a great trilogy. Very well done. But Steven Spielberg, we applaud you. I think it was him. I don't know. Is that right? George Lucas?
He did that on purpose.
Somebody.
He did that on purpose.
I don't know.
He totally did.
You got spaceships, you got explosions, you got like lightsabers, you got some bad guys wearing white, I guess. I don't know. It's a redemption story, Messiah story. Okay, cool. You want to sell action figures? All right, I'm down with that. Halloween costumes, that's cool. Whatever. But okay, listen, Star Wars. The whole world does not revolve around you. It just doesn't. There's other things in this world, and 3 was enough. I mean, it was sufficient. It was enough. You don't have to keep like turning these things out every year, twice a year, 3 times a year, whatever you got going on, and these conventions, and even you can't. People like this guy right here next to me, you can't even just say the word Star Wars. He's got to do it in like some weird voice that the rest of us don't understand, and so Star Wars, like look, you can have your thing, and it can be a good thing, and it can be an enjoyable thing, and it doesn't mean that everybody has to have that thing, and it doesn't mean that you have to ruin the rest of culture, because that's exactly what Star Wars has done. Is it's ruined the rest of culture, because now anything all of a sudden like takes on this particular thing where like you have a whole expanded universe that is now coming out of this. Like you had a good thing that was enjoyable, that was accessible. Now let's make it this other thing. I think that Star Wars is the epitome of toxic fandom. It is the absolute epitome. It is like the picture of toxic fandom. You take a good thing and then you make it too much, and then it just keeps expanding and expanding and expanding, and then it infiltrates everything else. So now, like even in sports, like sports are great, sports are good. You can enjoy sports for a season, then that season's over, and you can watch it, and it takes a little bit of your time, and then all of a sudden, like this toxic fandom syndrome that has happened because of Star Wars infiltrates that. Now you got like fantasy sports, like. Sports aren't fantasy enough. Like you can't just enjoy sports now. Now you got to have like fantasy sports, and so now you got whole little systems coming off of that, and just you take that and you apply it to everything else under the sun, and you trace it back. You trace it back. It all goes back to Star Wars. That's my problem with it.
So if I am to understand, you're a purist who's against permutations.
I don't even know what that means.
All right.
What does that mean?
It just means. Also, listen, I think you've drawn a line in the sand. It is time to get out my lightsaber, and I've got one. Doesn't like Star Wars, so I'll keep. Okay. But listen, Hero's Journey? Come on. Joseph Campbell? What a narrative. What a universe. What a world built.
Thank you for illustrating my point so eloquently. Good job.
I thought it was interesting. You talk toxic fandom coming from a Patriots fan. But, okay. Sorry.
My whole worldview is not shaped.
By the liking of Patriots.
Like everything doesn't like come into this. I don't plan my vacations around it. I gotta go to the new Star Wars world. Look, I have a $3,000 lightsaber. Okay.
Boy with the penetrating voice, give that back. Okay.
You see these drones on my shelf? Yeah, they're for display purposes only. They're collector's items.
Can I play with them? No.
I don't know why I'm using that voice. That's really tacky. I don't know.
No, I get it. I get it.
I don't. Sorry, man.
It's a thing. It is definitely a thing. Yeah. And again, I dipped out, but there's a resurgence because of the boys. The boys brought me back in.
Tramp a child, Drew.
And the way he should go.
go.
Oh man! All right,
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I see that.
that was a good rant. I liked it.
I don't know if it's good or not. Yeah, you want to play a little
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit here?
Yep.
A little Trivial Pursuit?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right, so here's how this works. So Drew Chris will draw a card at random from the middle of the 1981 edition of Trivial Pursuit. We invite you to play along. If you get all 6 questions right, you will get a congratulatory fun dip in the mail. I'd love to send that to you. You know, you may not get all 6 right, but you could win a mug if you share the show. Click on share, might get a mug. But if you get all 6 right, you get a fun dip. So keep track how many you get right. Let us know at the end. I will make a guess at all 6. We invite you to try as well. Let's do this.
Here we go. Blue.
Blue, geography.
Oh boy, up top. What lake is Sheboygan on? Sheboygan. Am I saying that right? Sheboy?
What lake is Sheboygan on?
Sheboygan on.
What lake?
What lake? Is
Sheboygan? I have no idea. I'm going to guess probably a Great Lake.
Okay, is that a city?
Sheboygan?
I don't think I'm supposed to ask questions, but
I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody knows this, I guarantee you. Somebody's putting it right answer in. I'm going to go Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan is correct.
Whatever. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, that's garbage. That was just a
Okay.
guess. Yep.
Here we go.
Okay.
Pink.
Pink is entertainment.
Okay. What New York City borough was the setting for Saturday Night Fever?
Ooh. Saturday Night Fever.
New York City borough was the setting for Saturday Night.
Well, John Travolta. Where was
Travolta.
Where was he in Saturday Night Fever? I'm going to go with. I don't know. Again, it's going to be a guess. Queens, the Bronx.
They're looking for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
They're looking for Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Yellow.
Yellow history.
What began August 15th, 1969 on Max Yasgar's dairy farm? August 15th, 1969 on Max Yasgar's dairy farm.
Sorry, I figured it out.
Okay.
Woodstock.
Woodstock Music Festival. Absolutely.
Sweet. All right, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, neat question.
Hendrix?
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Brown.
Brown, art and literature.
What James Clavell novel was filmed with George Segal as its star? Author's name is James Clavell, Clavell. Filmed with George Segal as its star. Is he related to Steven Seagal?
I don't know. Yeah, this is, title of that film is Frequency.
King Rat is what this says.
It was between the, I had no idea.
Okay.
No clue.
I believed you.
I think they're wrong.
King Rat, no.
Frequency,
Frequency.
The Rise of King Rat.
I saw that one often. All right, here we go. Green.
Green, Science and Nature.
Okay. What plant takes its name from the Italian for beautiful lady?
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
What plant takes its name from the Italian for beautiful
Beautiful lady.
lady?
Beautiful lady. Italian for beautiful lady.
Plant.
It's a
Italian.
plant.
Beautiful. Man, I don't know. The violet. I don't know.
They were looking for belladonna.
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 Belladonna. You gotta say it like.
A belladonna.
Belladonna.
Yep, I've never heard that before.
Right.
Okay. Orange.
Orange. Sports and leisure.
What part of a dartboard must be 5 feet 8 inches above the floor?
What's a stupid question? Sorry.
Part of the dartboard must be 5 feet 8 inches above the floor.
Bullseye.
Bullseye is correct. I did not know that there's a specific measurement that the bullseye had to be in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna like competition,
If you're
you gotta have some regulations. there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some rules.
Pretty good at darts.
No, I mean, I'm decent at throwing things.
What's what's the trick in the darts? Like, is it wrist or?
I would assume it's
Is
a.
it-
It's a repeatable motion.
Repeatable. Okay, consistency and motion.
I would think a repeatable motion.
Okay.
Not that I'm not a dartologist.
Dartologist?
Yeah, but
Okay. I mean, fair card or no?
Yeah, it was good.
I mean,
yeah, the
Sheboygan.
movie thing was
Yeah.
book to the movie. Didn't know that.
James
King Rat.
Clavell.
Yeah, tough one. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
If you got all 6, let us know.
Yeah.
Send
sweet.
you a fun dip.
You get a fun dip.
That's right.
You didn't get any right, share the show, maybe get a mug.
You get a mug.
Get a mug.
Well,
Maybe. Not make any promises.
So sorry.
Yep. Do a little,
Want to do a sermon?
you want to do it?
Yeah. Hold on.
What are you doing?
Do we have time to get my machine?
Oh, well,
Okay. No, hold on.
no, that's fine.
Yes.
Why don't you travel over there?
Yeah, I'll
off camera.
travel off
Yeah, camera. Off camera.
Yep.
Get
okay.
your
Great
machine.
TV. Remember
Yeah.
when I cracked my ankles? That was terrible TV. Here we go.
You might want to turn it on.
Yeah, it's on. It's
okay.
on. Yeah. Okay, here we go. You're talking about the sermon remix,
A
correct?
little build up here. Better be good.
No, okay, here we go. Sermon So sorry. Okay. Sermon remix. Remix. Let's look at what Bo said in the sermon and unpack it. Let it wash over us.
And so in the midst of trials, there's some treasures to be found. Here's some treasures of trials. The first would be joy. Consider it pure joy. Wait a minute, God is moving. God is up to something. God has not abandoned us. I am going to be reliant on him. Here's an opportunity for others to realize that we're not self-sufficient, that we do need a connection with our Creator, and that he does have eternal life for us. And what is God up to? And this is not our home, and there is a greater hope to come. Yes, Lord, joy. Another treasure is perseverance. To persevere doesn't mean to avoid. We very much live in a pain avoidance culture where we basically have a mindset of if it's painful, it's bad. If it's challenging, then I don't want any part of it. But in Christ Jesus, as we walk with him, he doesn't lead us around the troubles. He doesn't lead us over the troubles. He doesn't take us under the troubles. We go through them. Now, the good news is he paves a way. He's the trailblazer, the pioneer of our faith. And he goes before us, and we walk in step with him. But in perseverance, we walk with him through. Not avoiding, not blowing them off, but rather saying, okay, yes, Lord, I will follow you into this, and we will persevere together. And that perseverance is amazing. Another treasure is the maturity that comes from that. As we grow, not only in the knowledge of who God is and how his love is expressed in Jesus, we become more like him. The more we walk with him through the more difficult situations and circumstances of this world and rely and depend on him, the more mature that we become. And then one more treasure, wholeness. There is wholeness in Jesus, where we become complete and whole, not lacking anything, really any good thing.
We're in a series called TikTok, looking at the book of James. And James, brother of Jesus, gives this, sermon. And I wonder, for the first people that were there, Bo, if they're sitting there in the audience and he's like, consider it pure joy. And it's like, oh, yes, okay, what? When things are going really well, when I'm successful, my business is doing great, my family's healthy. When you face trials, what's that? It's a weird way to come out, and you're like, then you bring this idea of treasures, like things that are actually of worth and value coming to us through these trials. It's a hard, I'm gonna be honest. If I was a publicist, hard sell.
Oh boy, yeah.
Bit of a hard sell.
Yeah, that's not an easy one.
But I think there's a ton of truth there.
I do too. Experientially, absolutely. And then the truth of the scriptures are so powerful there. But I think that's kind of what I was even driving at, and just thinking about as we pray, not like God fix my problems, but God, I trust you with my problems. So that's what he said. When consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kinds, because there's this perseverance that's coming. There's this wholeness, not lacking anything. This completeness, this maturity, and there's joy in that. And and there are lots of trials. That's not to diminish the trials. I know sometimes it can feel like that, oh, well, you're just diminishing my problems. No, I think recognizing the severity of our problems should cause us to go, I can't handle this problem. This problem is beyond me. It's beyond my ability. So here's a joy. Oh, it gives me an opportunity to trust my Father, to trust my God, my Lord. Even my friend, I can trust him with it because he can handle it. And there's a joy in that to go, I don't. So then there's like this freedom to go, I don't have to handle this. That's where I get into a lot of trouble. Is all of a sudden I'm like, okay, well, I got to grab it and I got to get it. I need all this, and I'm going to take care of it. And we're going to get it all. I'm going to here. Nope, we're going to need this too.
We're going to hold it.
Okay, and
the jerk. Have you seen the jerk? Steve Martin. He's got the dog.
And now I'm gonna take it, and I'm in charge. I'm gonna fix it, and you better listen to me because I got all the answers and I know how to do this. And wow, isn't that exhausting?
Yeah.
It's just like even when I said, hey, how about drama-free Tuesday? Yeah, drama. Oh, okay, I can. Oh, okay, got it. I give you that one. Okay. Give you those.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this too. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, I need the fun dip.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, probably ought to give him that too.
you don't have to. I mean,
You just
yeah.
get rid of that.
Yeah. I thought about it like this one time where it's like you've got a father muscle, right? You familiar with the muscle? Not like mussels, but like the crustacean.
Oh, okay. I know what
Muscle.
you're talking about. Okay.
And he's got really big muscles. And he's like, I can carry my whole family if need be. But the problem is they keep getting bigger and stronger. And he can't carry them anymore. What does he do? He's got to rely on a higher authority. He's got to rely on something stronger than himself.
Otherwise, you're just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so overwhelming. And in those overwhelmed places, then that's where we get our frustration amplifies, our irritation amplifies. Sin often abounds. I can speak personally that when I'm like, trying to carry all this and I got the weight of the world on my shoulders and I'm trying to solve it, that's where sin abounds in me. I become
Entangles us.
arrogant, and it trips you up, and then you hurt others, and it's not good. Not a healthy place to be. So consider it pure joy, because then you can go, okay, this is beyond me. I'm going to trust the sovereignty of God with this and enjoy His peace that is a gift.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can I make a request, Bo?
Sure.
Can we end today with Every Day with Jesus?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is the day we spend every day with Jesus. So here's a little daily devotion in 140 characters or less for June 9th. It says, avoid the sin of comparison. Relative holiness has no value. Being better than the average Christian is not our goal. Being like Christ is. And then the verse is Galatians 6:3. It says, if anyone thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. Each one should test his own actions. Then he can take pride in himself without comparing himself to anyone else. Man, I want to live that way, because I do. It's so easy to just go, okay, well, I like this idea of relative holiness. Well, no, I'm okay because I'm better than him, or I'm okay because look at her, or I'm okay because look at those people and what they think and what they do. And so, it's just God wants to set us free from that.
Yeah, it's hard too because people are pretty good. Seems like people are getting more holy. It's just like somebody's stepping up their game in the holiness. It's hard to compare myself to all these perfect people out there. With the social medias, it's just like everyone's got these perfect lives. It's just hard, man.
I do always laugh a little bit with the comparison thing, or if you keep pushing on it, there's been this phrase where people are like, well, okay, yeah, sure, nobody's perfect, and I've sinned, but I'm not like an axe murderer. Ever heard that one?
The guy just...
I'm not like an axe murderer.
The axe murderers.
Who's the axe murderer going I'm not like a scientist who sews human arms onto bears. What's he say?
Yeah, I'm a bad guy, but I'm not like a bad guy, I
just say, when axe murderer becomes your point of reference,
I think we're off the track.
Isn't there a point there where you go, maybe I do. I have issues.
I'm not an accountant, Just like, whoa, CPA, shots fired. What? All right.
Anyway, yeah,
right.
Oh, God invites us to be his children, receive this inheritance. There's a place for you in his family, no matter who you are,
Christ
no matter
is
what
the
you've
standard.
done, no matter what's been done to you.
Yes.
Man, he's good, and he is for you, and he loves you, and this is the day.
That's it.
This is the day.
It's beautiful, man.
So let's have this day, and let his golden sun shine down on you. It'll be great. We'll catch you tomorrow.